Good morning. I don't know why it stalls on one for like a while and doesn't let me know when it's going to get started. So, good morning. Happy Monday. I'm late. It's a late start. Why would that happen? Well, because it's Christmas week. And Christmas week, it's very easy for our patterns to get adjusted. In fact, it's almost a requirement that during Christmas week, your patterns get adjusted. So, as it's Monday and as it's Christmas week, usually on Monday, my message is about what are you going to do this week? And how are you going to make things happen? What are your goals? Make sure you have your three to thrive. We're usually talking about something like that on a Monday morning. On a Monday morning on Christmas week, the message is give yourself grace. For me, anyway, on a week like this, a lot of times what happens is I have all of these personal things that I need to do, and I feel like I'm not getting my goal, steps towards my goals accomplished the way that I should. So I feel like it's hard to keep up at work. I feel like it's hard to keep up on the things that I do on a regular basis because I need to do all of this other stuff. At the end of the day, we have to remember what's really important. And while moving forward on all of your goals is very, very important for sure, remember that time with family, giving back, letting those that you care about know that you care about them is more important in the long run in many, many ways. Oh, my cat's getting in the chair that he's not supposed to get in. So, as you're scheduling your week this week, it's Monday, it's time to schedule the week. First of all, don't get overly upset at yourself if your plan doesn't work out the way that it's supposed to. Don't get overly upset at yourself if you don't stay in your normal path and in your normal pattern, because the likelihood is you're not gonna. Something's gonna throw it off this week. And remember what the week is about. The funnest thing I think that I get to do, and that's a tough call because I love getting to work these events, and I love. But when you get to give back, my buddy Joseph McClendon says, if you don't think money can buy happiness, then you haven't given enough away. I mean, I love that position and that phrase. And this is a time to show the people who mean something in your life that you care about them. And it's easy to think about family, but what about the people that help you out in your life? What about the professionals that help you out? What about the people who have crossed your path throughout the year and have made a significant difference? What about the people that you know that have suffered losses in the last year? You know, now is a great time to send them a little gift, to call up and make the phone call, to send the email that says, thank you for everything you did for me this year, or it was really amazing to connect with you this year, or I'm sorry for what happened to you this year, and I'm sure that this holiday season can be difficult if they lost a loved one or something like that. So it's okay for this week that your schedule isn't perfect. Sometime in the next 2 weeks, if you haven't already, you need to set your plan for next year. You need to sit down and decide these are the things that I'm doing for next year. And if you've already done that, awesome, you're ahead of the curve. If you haven't already done that, sometime in the next 2 weeks that needs to happen. So that's the one thing that I would encourage you to schedule today. When is the day that you're going to figure out everything that you're doing for next year? You're going to set your goals. You're going to put your stuff in your calendar. You're going to figure out what seminars you're going to do, what vacations you're going to take. Everything's going to go in your calendar so that it's there and it's ready to roll. You need to set aside a day to do that. That should be the biggest thing that you look for over the next 2 weeks. And then after that, what your schedule should be is who do you have to connect with over the next week or 10 days to let them know how important they are in your life, how much they mean to you, what a significant factor they were over the last year or years, and to tell the people that need to hear it, sorry that you might be having a rough time on this particular holiday season, but I'm there for you and I'm thinking about you, and if you need anything, please reach out to me. So normally I talk about three to thrive on a Monday morning. Normally I'm like, okay, we've got three goals that we're working on. Between now and the end of the year, I think you should have one that you're working on, and that is what you set up for all of next year. And then the rest of the time should be connect with the people that you care about. give back to the people that you should give back to, and be supportive to the people that you should be supportive to. Those three things for the rest of the year are going to finish your year right and start out next year the way that you want it. Have a great Monday, everybody. If you're in the northern Midwest, bundle up because it's freezing out there. Thank you very much for watching. We're all in this together. Let's take care of each other.